What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Hazy Dreams, where my dream is to be a successful affiliate marketer. So I've been going over the course by Taylor Welch called Inbound Closer Accelerator. And I reviewed week one, lesson one, on my last video, and part of that video has it's got like a little PDF, and it's called, the roadmap, inbound closer, the accelerator roadmap. So I'm gonna go over with this with you guys today, guys, so that you can kind of get an idea of what we're gonna be doing, what we're gonna be going over. And so it says, number one, follow the course modules, don't skip around. This program was designed and put together in a very specific order for a very specific reason. Start with week 0 lessons and complete those first. Do not skip over them, as it will most definitely limit your results. Once you're finished week 0 lessons in the accelerator, start with week 1 lessons. Do the assignments, as some of them are required to complete your certification, and also because it will make you that much better of a closer. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. So a couple of things here. So it no longer has like week 0, it just has week 1 as basically week 0, and the actual lessons start on week 2. So week 1 kind of moved up to, or week 0 kind of transformed into week 1. So yeah, definitely some good advice. Go through all the modules. I know that a lot of people, I myself, always get like really excited about certain parts of a certain program that I'm taking, and I just want to like skip around and do whatever I want. But like this is saying, it's been put in a specific order for a specific reason, so it kind of like introduces you to concepts slowly so that everything is nice and clear for you. So make sure you guys, when you get into, if you choose to, buy the Inbound Closer Accelerator program, that you guys are going through all the material and not just skipping around and kind of following these guys' instructions, because they're the ones that know what they're talking about. So the second step in the Accelerator roadmap is to take massive action on the daily commission check blueprint. And it goes on to say, once you've completed week 0, which is week 1 now, and you've moved into week 1, which is week 2 now, start completing your inbound closing materials with 1 lesson per day from the daily commission check blueprint. Now, the daily commission check blueprint is kind of like another roadmap onto how to get clients, what type of client you want, how to use social media like like your Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, to kind of find clients, coaches, mentors that are into this high ticket sales industry, and how to present yourself to them. So there's a lot of good information on that. It's a whole nother lesson in itself. I believe it's got like 9 lessons in that module. So real quick, let me tell you guys how many modules there are. So in week 1, getting started, it says start here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 modules in week 1, or 10 lessons in week 1. Week 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 9 lessons in week 2. Week 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lessons in week 3. And then there's a week 4, of course. And so in this lesson we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lessons in week 4. And then after that, we have a bonus, which is the daily commission check blueprint, which is what I was just talking about. It kind of like takes you through how to not only find the type of client that you want, but also how to advertise yourself to them and how to get a hold of them and like what to say and what to do. And then there's a free bonus. Like so, okay, the daily commission check blueprint has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lessons on that one. Free bonuses. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 free bonuses. Looks like it just says, post your call recordings and breakdown. Just has different types of tips that I really don't want to start reading through them because they aren't going to make any sense to you at this point. So yeah, and then there's an unadvertised bonus call review, and it looks like it says call review, how the wrong type of pressure can kill the sale, and then unadvertised bonus, inbound closing mastery, how to close more by saying less. So a couple of extra bonuses in there. So guys, for what I paid for this, I mean, I definitely think that it's worth every penny. I mean, like I bought it like 2 years ago. I still have access to all this stuff. I can go back to it anytime, read it at any time. But anyways, that's what the daily commission check blueprint is. So it says once you've completed week 0 and you've moved into week 1, start completing your inbound closing materials with 1 lesson per day from the daily commission check blueprint. These lessons will prepare you for how, when, and what to use to approach influencers, business owners, and experts to land your first client. It is highly recommended that you pick one primary method of client outreach at first and then expand from there. Do not start doing all of the outreach methods at once. Once you're confident you're ready for your first client, start reaching out to 10 potential clients per day, following the guidelines laid out in this program. It works. So that is number 2. And you know what? I'm gonna go over the lessons or what they are in the daily commission check blueprint. So first lesson is Eli Wild, how to get clients. Second lesson is outreach templates and tracking sheet. Third lesson is 7-step checklist for identifying the perfect high dollar client. The next one is where to find droves of high ticket clients. Then the next lesson is interview with Taylor Welch, how to get clients. After that is unadvertised bonus, how to do video pitches that land clients. Another bonus, landing high ticket clients at big events. Another bonus, finding high ticket clients on LinkedIn. And another bonus, 4 steps to a powerful intro video. So that is all of the stuff that is in the daily commission check blueprint, which I will also be reviewing lesson by lesson once I get there. So back to the roadmap. So number 3 is start developing your 6-figure mindset. The best training on the planet, like in this program, won't help you if you don't have a growth mindset and believe in yourself. That's why the core of the Accelerator is behavioral optimization and mindset principles. Don't underestimate them. Draft up your version 1 of your morning formula. Print out the poster for the only 4 things that matter and hang it on your wall. Create a vision board and post it to the Facebook group. So these are some things that they're recommending. And obviously, if you're going to be an inbound closer, if you're going to be selling things to people, you have to be confident. I mean, confidence is one of the things that really overpower everything. You have to be confident in yourself, you have to be confident in your mind, you have to be confident in the product that you're selling, because that kind of stuff, I mean, you can sense, and I'm sure that you guys have experienced being at somewhere where somebody's trying to sell you something and they don't really believe in it. And it could be a great product, but you don't believe in it, or you don't want it just because the person seemed kind of off or kind of shady. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to dive into this mindset part of the Accelerator. I know that it really helped me a lot with my confidence when I was first starting, trying to figure out ways to make money for myself. And, you know, thinking back on it, you know, this has really helped propel me to this point where I'm actually on YouTube, started a YouTube channel, making content. I really use this stuff to help my mindset. Now, some of this stuff you catch right away, and some of this stuff, it takes time to sink in. But if you're going to do any kind of business for yourself, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, obviously your mind has to be, you know, solid, rock solid. You have to be confident in yourself, feel good about yourself. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to dive into all this stuff. Number 4 on the inbound closer roadmap says, get to know the 7-figure sales script like the back of your hand. You're likely going to have to go through the 7-figure sales script lesson 2 to 3 times. Listen to it once, print out the script, and then read through it at least twice. Listen to the 7-figure sales script lesson again until the process becomes a part of you, who you are, and the core of your skill set as an inbound closer. So yeah, there's a 7-figure sales script. It's basically, like it says, it's a script. You just kind of go through it step by step with the client, and they claim that you can close clients if you use this 7-figure sales script method, which at some point I'm sure we will be going over. Number 5 on the Inbound Closer Accelerator roadmap says, start role-playing with other members. Practice makes perfect. Role-playing helps you accomplish so many things at once. Makes you learn the script faster by using it. Makes you more comfortable with potential objections that you'll face. Helps build your confidence to close with ease. You learn faster by teaching, so that the end of each role play, make it challenging by giving the other person objections. And then after each turn of their role play, provide feedback and constructive criticism to your role play partner. We have literally seen people with no experience become master inbound closers with close rates of 30% just by putting on role play hours. Post to the group and ask other starting members to play role play with you, and you'll be getting setting up your first role play in no time. Hint, you should be doing at least 3 role play calls per week. Make sure that you record your role play calls, as they are required to submit for the certification program, and it helps give you the ability to listen back to your previous calls to learn. So yeah, role playing is really big with this Inbound Closer Accelerator program, and you do that through joining the Facebook page, joining the group, and it's relatively easy to find somebody to role play with. You know, I've done it. You just kind of post on there and say, hey, I'm looking to role play, and you know, you end up setting up calls with people, and you go over the 7-figure sales script, give each other constructive criticism, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I've done it, I've gone through it. It's a little nerve-wracking at first if you've never done anything like this, but with everything you do in life, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it, and then it turns out not being a big deal. I was a nervous wreck when I first did it, but once I did a couple of them, it was easy. So yeah, make sure that you role play. So number 6 in the Inbound Closer Accelerator roadmap says dive into the reflex selling system. The reflex selling system is at the core of inbound closing. There are 3 core lessons surrounding the reflex selling system and are progressively outlined throughout week 1 and through 3. It's up to you to study these lessons multiple times and apply them to your role play calls. Take lots of notes and share your takeaways with the group. You'll also find it really helpful to search Reflex Selling System in the Facebook group to find other members' takeaways to expand your own understanding of the system. So, yeah, the Reflex Selling System is something that we'll be getting into, that I will be sharing with you guys once we get to that portion of the lessons or the modules. And so yeah, every time it refers to group, like share with the group, it's referring to the Facebook group. So being interactive with the Facebook group is super important, because you learn from each other. It's like a classroom. You can ask questions, and people that are at the same stage that you are will answer it. And you also have access to people that have been in this program for a long time, and they always come back, and you always see posts from people that's like, hey, it's been a long time since I've reached back out to this group, but you know, I'm at this point in my career now. You know, I've been able to do this or do that. So it's really inspiring to see these kinds of stories when people actually come back and share their success with this type of program. Like I've said in my other videos, inbound closing wasn't really my thing. I didn't want to spend my energy on something that I really wasn't passionate about, although I have learned a lot from this program. I think this program is more than just inbound closing. I mean, it really is more like it's a mindset course, because it really gives you insight into what it's going to take to be successful at anything. And to be successful in inbound closing, or being an inbound closer in sales, it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of work, and that's what you're going to have to do in any type of entrepreneurial or affiliate marketing type business that you want to set up. It's going to take tenacity, it's going to take confidence in yourself, it's going to take hard work, and I think that this these lessons kind of help you do that. So number 7 in the Inbound Closer Accelerator Roadmap says, take daily action on the only 4 things that matter to become successful. Make sure you watch the lesson on this and start taking massive action towards your outcome, i.e. landing your first client and replacing your 9-to-5 or getting the side hustle client so that you can start living life on your own terms. So it has like a little chart here, and so it's like a circle, and it says these are the 4 things that matter. So number 1 is learn inbound closing. This is where you hone your craft and develop your first or next life-changing skill. Number 2, practice and role play. Practice makes perfect, and inbound closing is a skill that takes training to learn, but practice and experience to master. So yeah, man, role play, think about it like practice, like sparring, like practicing any type of sport that you've ever been at, video game, like how do you become good at video games? How do you become at your sport? How do you become good at boxing? How do you become good at golf? That's practice. Putting the rounds in, getting the experience. And role play will help you feel more comfortable talking and feel more comfortable in your own skin. Number 3, client outreach and interviews. This is where more and more of your time will be spent as you become more comfortable in your inbound closing abilities. So, again, something very basic. At some point, you're gonna have to try and land a job somewhere, try and find a person, a mentor, a mindset coach that is selling programs to people, and you are going to help them become successful in their business by helping them sell their products. Number 4, closing deals and getting commissions. This is where your hard work and dedication culminate to where you're closing deals and getting paid. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So number 7 in the roadmap say that these are the 4 things that really matter to make you successful. Learn inbound closing, practice and role play, client outreach and interviews, and then closing deals. Makes sense to me. You know, it's learn about what inbound closing is, learn the 7-figure sales script, learn reflex selling system, practice and role play. Obviously, you're gonna have to find a job. That's what client outreach and interviews is all about. And then closing deals and getting commissions. You're not gonna be able to make any money if you can't close any deals. So make sure you guys are doing that. And number 8, the final tip is take advantage of the unadvertised bonuses in your training portal. The unadvertised bonus lessons inside of your training portal are there to help give you advanced insights into inbound closing like never before. When you're done going through the Accelerator the first time, be sure to bookmark those and watch them multiple times, especially the one on closing more by saying less. Follow this roadmap and you'll find success at the end of it. Okay guys, so that is the Inbound Closer Accelerator roadmap, and that is found in week 1, lesson 1. It's not a bonus, but it's just kind of like a PDF that's attached to the lesson. And I believe that there's other PDFs like this throughout these lessons, and whenever I come across them, I will go over them with you. So I'm doing separate videos though, just to kind of like separate things out between like what the lessons are and what the PDF is. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. So the next review I will be doing is going to be on still going to be week 1, but it's going to be lesson 2. And that's going to be called Watch This If You Want to Be Successful Here. So I have a feeling like these are going to be like a lot of reviews of what inbound closing is. So hopefully they're quick. Week 2 is we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of everything. We're going to get into the morning formula. We're going to get into the reflex selling system and the 7-figure sales script, which, I'll share with you guys. So that's going to be it for today. Hopefully that this gives you a little bit more understanding into what you're going to be getting into with inbound closing. If you are interested in that industry, if you're coming across like a lot of people saying, hey, do you want to make thousands of dollars from home without having to come up with your own product, without having to come up with your own ebook, without having to come up with your own stuff? This is what inbound closing selling is all about. You're selling other people's programs, other people's stuff, anywhere, crypto programs, government contracts. There's so many lessons or so many gurus out there that are willing to basically give you the game for a price. A successful, I was seeing something the other day on a podcast where a jeweler is selling himself. He's willing to be a mentor and to teach you how to get into the jewelry business for $20,000. I mean, compared to a college education or something like that, for a quick way to making money. I mean, $20,000 might seem like a lot, but in the long run, if this person's material is any good, it kind of puts you in the fast lane to becoming a jeweler or any type of entrepreneur in any type of industry that you want. There are people out there who have made it, are successful, and now they're selling their services to people like me that like, man, I want to do what you do. How you do that? And he says, well, I'll sell it to you. I'll show you exactly how to do it for this amount. Pretty cool stuff, guys. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this session. And until I see you again, keep dreaming, keep trying to be what you want to be. Whether it's an entrepreneur, whether it's a crypto king, whether you want to do short selling on the market, keep going after it. Keep taking little steps. It's taken me a lot of little steps to get to this point. When I first started in November of 2022, and we're now in February of 2023, and I just keep going at it. I keep trying things here and there, taking lessons, and it's slowly putting me on the road to hopefully at some point I can start making money, whether I do inbound closing or whether I do ClickBank or whether I do Shopify or Amazon store. I don't know where I'm going to end up. You guys are on this journey with me, and hopefully at some point we can all meet up at the top. We can all help each other get to a place where we are making money online, we are making passive income, and we can chill and be happy. with that, I know I keep saying I'm going to end this, and I am at some point. But keep dreaming, keep believing in yourself, and I'll see you on my next episode or show, whatever. Okay, see you guys later.